Fine, guys, let's start. So today we are going to discuss about a new module called as regular expressions. Okay, so it's called regular expressions. Okay, now regular expressions is a module in Python. Okay, which can be imported using import simply RE. Okay, small letters RE, regular expressions. Okay, and what is the purpose of this module is, okay, see, each module will have its own purpose. Yesterday we have seen import date time. That means we can print date and time in different formats. We have seen math. Okay, so that we'll have different math related functions like square, pos, tan, etc. We have seen random, so that it will helpful to pick up random values from a given list or any sequence. Similarly, regular expressions is a module which helps us to find patterns from the given text. Okay, patterns. Okay, extract patterns from given text and check whether a given pattern is present in the given text or not. So okay, it mainly works around the pattern matching. Fine, and this is very helpful in pattern matching, and it can, okay, match different types of patterns with very minimal code. Fine, so let's directly jump into the examples, and I'll be showing you different sort of things regarding regular expressions, and wherever you are not able to understand, right, just stop me and you can ask your questions. Okay, fine, so with that, let's start. Fine, so the first thing how you need to import regular expressions is simply import RE. Okay, this will import the regular expressions. After that, as I said, regular expressions will help you to find out. Let's say, if I want to give a simple example, let's say I'm having A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, okay, this is some text which you are given. Now in this text, if at all you want to match a pattern, you want to check if at all a pattern called a CD is present in this or not. Okay, it is available, right? It will able to tell you that. Okay, if you want to check DE, yes, it's available. Okay, if you want to check AF, no, it's not available because AB is there, AF is not present, EF is only available. Okay, so like the different types of pattern you are able to find and search in the given text. Okay, with some examples you will be able to understand. Okay, fine. See, initially, okay, there are different ways. First of all, the basic way how you can uh, find out a pattern in the given text is, let's say the pattern you want to find out is AB. Okay, that you need to give it in the re.compile. Okay, regular expressions dot compile AB. Okay, this is a pattern you want to search for ABs. Okay, now second thing is, in this one, in whatever you are giving this pattern, okay, you need to find in what I want to find in this text. Okay, I want to find ABs in this text, whatever the text you are giving. Okay, so now what you can do over here is, okay, so once I do that, whatever it is found, it is stored over here. Now I can iterate in this matcher, because now matcher will be a just generator object. Okay, now if I show you matcher, okay, it's a iterator object. Fine, so whatever it has matched in this text, whatever you are giving to find this AB. Fine, so what are we doing? So we are trying to find the matching parts of AB in this text, wherever AB is matching. Okay, now see, this is done. So I'm compiling, I'm matching, matcher, I got a iterator. Now if I iterate in this and print, see, it is saying there are two matches where initially at 0 index to 2 index, that means see, 0 to 2, 2 means 1, right? End index minus 1 in Python. So 0 to 1. So 0 to 1, you can see one AB. Agree? 0 to 1, there is one AB. It is saying that match, I have matched AB. Similarly, from 3 to 5, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this AB. Okay, this AB, 3 to 5. I'm matching one more AB. Fine. Apart from that, can you find any other ABs? No. Fine. So that's how you are able to find out your given pattern in the in any text. Okay, it will tell you where all it has matched. Okay, if I just tell you, okay, let me take some okay, A, B, C, C, some example, any example. Okay, Inside that, I'm taking XYZ, somewhere XYZ. So now if I search for XYZ over here, okay. So obviously it is saying only one match, it is present over here in the 811. Okay. Is this example clear, guys? Because I want to make sure if the first example, if you're able to understand, then slowly you'll be able to understand the things. Is this example clear? What are we trying to do? What are we trying to match and how we are getting the output? Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Cool. So now that's the simple match how you can do. Now coming to another way. So instead of doing, okay, now instead of doing, this is a basic way how you are doing. First you will compile, next you will do find iter. Okay. Fine. So, but usually the direct step, what you can do over here is you can just say match or equal to some variable re, that means regular expression dot, directly you can say find iter. Okay. Find iter means what? Find the all the iterations where my given pattern is matching in the given text. So that's why you're using find iter. And there are different types of functions over here in the place of find iter we are going to see. Okay. So now let's say instead of, if you don't want to do first compile and then find, you can just do directly in one line, which we are going to use. This we are, the way how we are going to do that, we are going to use forward. So you can directly do here itself. You can say, hey, I want to search for AB. Okay. In some ABB, something, some pattern, some text. Okay. So I think this is more useful, right? Sorry, more helpful than this. Instead of doing in two steps, I can directly say in one step, re dot find iter, or find all the iterations where this pattern, that means AB, is found in this text. Simple. I'm trying to find what? I'm trying to find this pattern in this text. That's it. Fine. And then you will get the matcher object. Okay. And then you can iterate in matcher, and you can just print M. Okay. So it's giving, it is telling where all it is matching. Okay. There are like 4 instances. Okay. Like AB, 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 lastly AB. Okay. 4 instances. Fine. So in this way, you can directly do in one step. Fine. After that, there are like different classes. Okay. Different rules in RE, okay, which will help you to find various types of patterns. Fine. Now, let's see. So first of all, just to give you a practical implementation, okay, just to, if why we are studying this, if that question is raising in your mind, see, pattern matching will be definitely helpful in many cases, right? So let's say you are given a text.txt file, you are given, and someone, your manager asks, hey, extract all the, let's say, email numbers, sorry, emails, only emails, extract and give me fast. That could be one. Second, then give me only phone numbers. Only phone numbers, please extract from here and give me. Okay. Or give me only salaries. Okay, just extract and give me. Because you can just convert them into different columns, right? Because ultimately you need a data frame. You need a data frame for training. That means a table format structure to for training. But if at all, but every time there is no rule that you will be receiving the data in the table format. People might just send you like PDF files, text files, Word files, right? So from that, if at all, you can extract emails, okay, all the emails, and create a new column called as emails column. Okay. And create all the phone numbers and create a phone column, like that. Create all the names and create a names column. So if you create like 5 to 10 columns, obviously your data frame is ready, and you can just do some pre-processing and do some model training and create a machine learning model on top of this, right? So like that, extracting specific patterns is always helpful. Okay. And with RE, our job will be very, very easy. Fine. So now let's see some character classes. That means if at all you are saying in square brackets, if at all, if you are giving some characters, okay, what does that mean? That means match either A or B or C. Okay. See, whatever I'm writing inside the square brackets, I'm saying that means I'm looking for either each of this character, that means A or B or C. Okay. See, the way how you are understanding should be like, see, here what I'm saying, here I'm simply saying my AB should be there in the text. Okay. Now text is not going to change because text is the input which you are receiving. Okay, that is always the same. But what you want to match, that is going to change. Okay, here what you want to match can have different rules. Instead of simply saying, okay, only A, B, I want many other things to match. Okay, I can say, if I say something like this, that means I am saying this is the meaning of this is I'm saying, hey, I want to match either A or B or C in the given text. Fine. So let's see each example for each and everything, so that you will have a better understanding. Okay. For example, if I'm saying A, B, C, okay, I'm saying A, B, C. What does that mean? Let's see. If I'm running this, see, the meaning of this is I'm saying match, check and tell me whether A is present or B is present or C is present. Okay. If any one of these individual characters, it does not mean ABC. Okay. See, regular expressions, the way how we write the regular expressions might be slightly confusing. Okay. But let's try to focus here. When I'm writing ABC, that does not mean it's a ABC. It's not a complete full word ABC. Okay. When I'm putting it in square brackets and using under the RE module, okay, don't consider this as a combined ABC. It's not ABC. The meaning of this is either A or B or C. Okay, so I'm saying, hey, in this text, check whether I have A. Okay, if it is not present, okay, check whether B. Okay, whether C. Fine. So I'm checking that. So now here, as you can see, it is saying it is checking for A, and A is found at first position. That means 0 index. It is saying, hey, 0 to 1, A is found. B is found at 2 to 3. C is found at somewhere last, 7 to 8. Okay. Is that clear? So I'm checking individual characters. Okay. For example, if I say A, X, C, okay, X is not found. That's fine. It will give only A and C. But don't think we are searching for complete string. It's not complete AXC string. Okay. The meaning, as I said, when you put it like this, it means either A or B or C. Okay. It will search for either A or X or C. So any one individual character is found, it will give you the output. Are you getting, guys? Please let me know.
Yes, sir.
Getting right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So now if I do this, okay, if I do this, that means either A or B or C. But if I give what do we call this? Up arrow. Okay. So if I do this and give some values, that means except A or B or C. Okay. I don't want A or B or C. Except this, if any other thing is matching, tell me. Okay. Now see, if I say ABC, it is matching only A, B, C, right? But if I say this, okay, cap, okay, if I say cap ABC, and if I run, see, wherever ABC is there, wherever ABC is matching, that are ignored. Apart from that, you can see 6. Okay, see, initially A is there, it ignored A. Next 6 is there, yes, it gave 6. B is there, ignored, and hash, it gave hash. G, it gave G. Okay, L, it gave L. 0, it gave 0. C, it ignored C, because I don't want ABC. Okay, so whatever you don't want to match, you can give it in cap, and that all that characters, and that will be ignored. And wherever other than these are matched, it will give you all those matches. Clear? So that is how you can, this is to include certain characters, this is to exclude certain characters. Okay, now A to Z. So when you say A to Z, that means in match for any lowercase alphabet. Okay, so here these first two are, you know, specifically what characters you want. Okay, and second thing is what characters you don't want. Okay, third thing is what? So any character from A to Z, if at all you find any character, any alphabet, give me. Okay, so A, B, L, C are found, any lowercase alphabet. Okay, only any lowercase alphabet. Fine. And similarly, if I say for capital A to Z, you have only one capital G is found. Okay, so these are the rules, what like patterns, what I'm saying. Okay, A to Z means match for any uppercase, only uppercase wherever it is fine, any it will give you, like any uppercase letter. Okay, so if I say at last, if I give some Z, capital Z, so it will give Z also. Okay, because what I'm saying, hey, my pattern should be either any character from uppercase character from A to Z. Okay, now if I say 0 to 9, okay, if I say 0 to 9, it will match for any digit. Okay, only digits, all alphabets, lowercase alphabets, uppercase alphabets, hash is special character. Okay, all those will be ignored. Only 0 to 9. That means any digit from 0 to 9 will be considered. Fine. And if I say this, okay, if I say this, what does that mean? Alphabets or digits. Okay, alphabets or digits. Fine. As you can see, you got everything except hash. Why? Hash is not a alphabet, neither alphabet nor a digit. It's a special character. Okay, that's why you not get that. So to get special characters, you can just say cap. So that means what? Except small alphabets, capital alphabets, and digits, whatever available, you give me. So what would be present in any given text? If you remove small alphabets, if you remove uppercase alphabets, and if you remove digits, whatever left will be special characters, right? This cap, every time, anytime you see cap, that means except these values. Just like how you are having cap ABC, that means except ABC. Similarly, cap this means except this. Okay, that means what? Except alphanumeric. Okay, except alphanumeric. Whatever, what will be present? Obviously, you will have only hash. Okay, somewhere if you have at the rate, right, it will give at the rate also. Fine. So these are the different ways how you can match. Right. That means what? So if at all I'm saying, okay, OJ, okay, for example, Sri Ram, some Nayaka, okay, some Lakshmi. If I give these, and if I am searching for, okay, Ram, okay, it will give you. Okay, fine. So now it will not match complete RAM, right? So we will see that further. Okay, but as of now, it will search wherever you will have R. Okay, okay. There is a cap. See, there is a cap. That's why it's not considering RAM. Okay, if I give RAM, so it will tell wherever R is matching. See, wherever R is matching, or wherever A is matching, or wherever M is matching. Okay. So is this clear, guys? The character classes, different examples.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So next you have something called as predefined character classes. Okay, that means if at all you have slash s. Okay, so if at all you have slash s, that means find out the space. Okay, so see, I'm saying just slash s. Okay, and wherever you have the space, only find that. Okay, find space where you are having only here in the third index you are having space. Okay, and if you're having slash capital S, that means except space, whatever is there, you give me. See, except space, it is giving everything. Clear? And similarly, goes for digit D, any digit, it will give you any digit. Fine. And capital D, except digit. Fine. And W, any word, see, any word, or small W means any lowercase alphabet, uppercase alphabet, and 0 to 9. Okay, and capital W means only special characters. That means except word, except this, you will have special characters. Okay, and when you say dot, it will consider everything, includes any character, including special characters also. Okay, dot will consider everything. As you can see, it is considering everything. Okay, so these are just few rules, like how you can extract the pattern. Okay, we'll see some examples, but as of now we're just studying rules. Fine. So now there are something called as quantifiers. Fine. So if at all, let's say a particular word, okay, let's say a particular word, if you're matching, and let's say you want to match A exactly only once, okay, exactly only once, then what you are going to do? Then you will say A over here. Okay, wherever it will match A, wherever it is matching A, it will give you simple. It is matching A in all these instances. It is giving you, that's fine, exactly 1A, exactly 1A, only 1A. When you say A plus, when you say A plus, that means at least 1A. Wherever you have at least 1A, at least one means what? It can be more than one also. That means, but what greater than or equal to one. Okay, greater than or equal to one. So if you see here, see in the first place, somewhere you are having only A, somewhere you are having double A, somewhere you are double A, somewhere you are having A, double A, four times A. See, here you are having 4 times A. So as you can see, A, double A, 4 times A. Right? So A plus means at least one time A should repeat. So here one time, here 2 times, 2 times, 4 times. Fine. And A star means any number of A. Now any number of A includes 0 also, right? So when I say A star A, so any number of A. See, that means at every instance it will consider. So here at initially A, it is having one time A, that is considered. Next, when you are having B, that means A is repeated how many times? 0 times. Are you getting the logic? When I say A star, that means it will consider, it will check for any number of A. That means even 0 times it is, if it is repeated also, it will tell you. In A place, A should be repeated at least once. That means if A is not repeated, it will not consider. At least once it should repeat. But A star, 0 will also consider. That means what? At every index, it will check whether A is repeated 0 times or any number, what number of times. In the first index, it is saying A is repeated once. In the second index, which is B, when you are having B, that means what? A is repeated how many times? A is repeated 0 times. Okay. Indirectly, we are saying A is not present. We can also say A is repeated 0 times over here. So that's why it is saying blank. Okay. That means 0 times. And next you are having double A. Next you are having B. That's why it is giving you blank. Next you are having double A. Next B, blank. Again B, blank. Okay. And 4 times A. 4 times A. Next you are having nothing, blank. Fine guys, how this A star is working? Because it will search for at least, sorry, any number of A. That means even 0 also it will consider. Okay, at each index it will find out the instances, how many times it is repeating. Fine. Next, A's question mark. A question mark means it will search for at most one A. That means maximum there should be, it should repeat once. At most once. That means it can repeat 0 also, but maximum 1, not greater than 1. That's the meaning of A question mark. Okay. As you can see, at most 1 means what? Maximum once, but not more than 1. It could be 0 also. So that's why you will find, if it is repeating once, you will find A. If it is 0, you will see blanks. So you will see either A or blanks. As you can see, wherever A is repeating, it is saying A, and wherever you are having blanks, it is saying blank. See, so you should observe, when you are considering any number of A, it will consider all of this as one set. Okay. In the previous example, if you see any number of A means you can find out any number of A. That's why for all the set of 4 A are considered as only 1, because the rule is A star, any number of A I can find. So it is finding 4 A's into only one piece. It is finding. Clear? But now in the next step, when I have A question mark, that means at most only 1 A I should find, not more than that. At most only 1 A. That's why when it comes over here, last 4 A's, it is not considering all 4 as 1. Okay. It is considering first A as only 1, and it will stop there, because at most I should find only 1 A. And second A as individual, third A as individual, fourth A as individual. Fine. 4 different A's, it is considering as 4 different matches, because every time it goes for a match, it will search for only if A is repeating at most 1. Even if it is repeating more than once, here as you can see there are a bunch of A's, it will not consider all as 1. It will consider only 1 A from here, only 1 A, because you are saying A question mark. That means at most only 1 A it should try to find. Fine. After that you have A, and inside that you can give some number. Okay. Here you can say exactly how many times you want to match. Okay. I want to match only 3 times exactly. Where it is matching exactly 3 times? Over here it is matching exactly 3 times. Okay. It will give you only that. Okay. 4 times where it is matching, here it is giving matching 4 times. Fine. So So exactly 5 areas matching? No. Exactly one where it is, sorry. Okay, one where it is matching over here. Fine, you can specify exact number, how many times you want to match. Fine. And next thing is minimum and maximum number you can mention. That means, let's say I want minimum 1 times it should match, and maximum 3 times it should match. Okay. So that means 1 or 2 or 3. Okay, minimum, maximum. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. As you can see, it will give you all instances. Fine. And if you see, if you give some 3 and some 6, it will give you only 3. It will, sorry, it will consider minimum will be 3. Okay, maximum will be 4, 5, 6. Okay, so as you can see, it is considering all this 4 as one set, and after that you don't have 5, 6. Fine. So this is how you can give a given character how many times it is matching. Okay, so now if at all I give, okay, as you can see, AB, ABB, it is matching over here. So now if I use, I think if I use this example, okay, now if I use this example, yeah, as you can see, it is telling you where all RAM is getting matched. Okay, so it will give you all the instances exactly where RAM is getting matched. Okay, over here, over here, over here. Fine. And also now if I just say, hey, I want to match RAM only once. Okay, where it is repeating exactly m number of times. Okay, so here also RAM is repeating once, here also RAM is repeating once, here also RAM is repeating once. Fine. And at most 1A, that means at most 1. So if I say RAM question mark, here also at most once. That means if I have here RAM, so then it is considering this as 1, this as 1, this as 1, and this as 1. Okay, so this is how you can see the quantifiers. Okay, now did you guys understand, or was it too fast, or were you able to grasp the concept? Someone confirm?
Understood, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So then let's see few things. So till now we are seeing find iter only, right? So actually there are like many other functions. So let's see few examples for this. Okay, so now RE will be same. So instead of using like find iter, we can use some other things also. Okay, let's see match. Okay, using match, what it will do is match will tell you whether the given string, okay, is present at the beginning or not. Okay, is present at the beginning or not. Fine. So that means, see, it is asking to print a pattern. Okay, whatever the pattern I give, so it will check whether this text is starting with the given pattern or not. Okay, so for example, let's say I'm saying ABC. Okay, now obviously whatever text I have given ABC, fine. So if I just give you, just I will show you. See, I'm giving text ABC, and this ABC, it will search whether the given pattern is the starting of the text. The purpose of match is whether the given text, whatever you are giving, that is starting with the pattern I'm inputting. Okay, so that is a point. So but if I give some XYZ, no match, obviously, because it's not starting. Okay, that's a concept of match. Okay, whenever you want to see if the text is matching, okay, so you can go for, even if you give A also, it works because A also is present. Okay, even if you give B also, it works. Okay, even if you, sorry, B will not work, it's not starting with B. So I mean, even if you give A, B also, it works because A, B also, it's fine. So whether the given text is starting with the given input or not. Fine. Second thing is,
Sir, explain third line, sir.
third
If
line.
m not equal to none.
Okay, fine. So here, if at all some match happens, something will be stored over here, right? M. So I'm checking that. Okay. So why I'm doing this is, see, now if I print M, okay, if I print M, so for example, if I'm giving enter. I'm giving some XYZ. Okay. If I give XYZ, what is there in M? M is nothing is stored in M because no match has happened, right? M will be none. Okay. See, what is the purpose of match? Purpose of match is to find whether this text is starting with the given input. Okay. If at all that is happening, then only some match is happening. Okay. Okay. Match is happening and something will be stored into this matcher. If this is not happening, obviously nothing will be stored here, right? Are you getting? See, if I go back and say and tell you, if I take a simple example of, yeah. So here, what I'm doing, I am saying match AB in this text. What I'm getting? I'm getting all this because AB is present here, here, here. But if I search for XY, what I'm getting? Nothing, right? Because XY is not found in this text only.
Yes, sir.
Getting? So if I don't iterate, let's see. I'm not iterating. Okay, just I'm printing. First I'm printing AB. Okay, I'm printing AB. Fine. So something is present in AB. Something is present in this matcher. As you can see, iterator is there. So it's not none. Okay, it's not none. Something is present over here. Agree? Because some matching has happened. Because AB is present somewhere, so some matching has happened. Some find iter has happened. Some it has entered and matching has happened, and that is stored in this matcher. If you want to see, you can just loop through it and see. But whether you see it or not, this is not empty because some match has happened. Some pattern is recognized. Agree?
Yes,
But if I
sir.
give some ZX something, now if I run, okay, now if I run, there is nothing in the, see, there is nothing in the matcher. Earlier, if I do AB, you can see something. But if I do some XC, there is nothing inside this because the matcher is some now none.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so I'm finding that. Similarly, here also I'm saying, hey, if it is matching, something will be stored in them. Okay, something will be stored in them. Okay, so as I said, XYZ, if I give, nothing is storing in M. Okay, so if I say, see, M equal to none is true, you are getting, just to show you, I'm giving XYZ. Okay, now S is XYZ. Now I'm trying to find XYZ in this pattern. Obviously, match. What is the purpose of match? That means to check whether the string is starting with XYZ. No, it's not starting because it's starting with ABC. So nothing is stored in M. No pattern is written. So then
None.
M is none. So that's why when I'm doing M equal to none, I'm getting true. Fine. So, but if I just to show you, if I'm giving ABC, no ABC, yes, ABC starting. This is starting with ABC. That's why I'm giving ABC. So something is matching. So M is having something. So M is not equal to none. Okay. So that's why the kernel will go into. Okay. See, now I'm saying ABC. See, now ABC is there. Something is matching here. Something this M is having something is storing to show us. So it is not empty. It is not none. So that's why when I do M equal to none, I'm getting false. Clear? I hope it is clear now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. But good for asking. Okay. So now ABC searching. So okay, it is starting. Fine. So that is to match, it will just check whether the given string is matching with the given pattern or not. Fine. But if you want to go for the complete string, okay, now I'm doing full match. So if I do full match, even if I give ABC also, it will say no match. Why? It is starting with ABC. I'm giving ABC, that's fine, but it is not match. It is full match. Okay. Only if the full text is matching, then only it will give you full match. Okay. Now if I give full text, then it will say, hey, whatever you are giving, it's a full match. It's happening. Okay. Even if I remove one letter, it will say no match. Okay. It's not matching full. Fine. I hope you are getting. And third thing is you can search. Okay. Search is what? Search is it is search to find the given pattern. Okay. And wherever it is matching, right, it will give you the first occurrence. Okay. It will give you the first occurrence of that. Okay. For example, let's say I'm saying CD. Fine. So it's matching. Yes, it's matching. CD is present over here. The given pattern I'm giving. Okay. It is matching over here. And it will give you only the first occurrence. First occurrence means what? Wherever it's repeating only first time. See, even if I have CD over here, even if I have CD over here, and if I'm searching for CD, it will give you only the first CD. Okay, it will not give you the other CDs. Only first CD, wherever it is matching, it will give you that. Okay. So as I said, if I give you, if I put over here RAM, okay, and if I search for RAM, so it will give you the first occurrence. Fine. But if you want to find all, if you find all, then you should go for find all. Okay, that means what? So if I say for search, I'm searching for AB, okay, it will tell you where all it is matching. Okay, it will tell you where all it is matching. Okay, it is matching AB also. Okay, it is matching here also. Okay, and it is also matching here also. Okay, there are two matches that are happening. Fine. And then find iter. Find iter is the one which we have seen from starting today. So that's the same thing. It will find all the iterations, and we have a lot of examples over there. Fine. And then you have something called as sub. Sub means what? Sub means substitution. Okay. So that means what? I'm saying, hey, this is this is what this is a regex what I want to do. Fine. And I want to replace this, okay, over here. That means what? In the target string, every match pattern will be replaced with the provided replacement. Fine. So that means, see, re sub, the point here is regex. You will have one regex, you will have replace, and you will have the target. Okay. Now what will happen in target string? In target string, every matched pattern will be replaced by provided replacement. That means this is the pattern you want to match in this target. If it is matching, then replace with whatever you are giving over here. Understand? See, here what I'm saying, this is my target. This is my target. This is a regex I want to find, pattern I want to find. If at all it's matching, replace that whatever is matching with this replace. Okay. So that means what? In this text, wherever you are finding A to Z, that means wherever you find lower alphabet, go and replace with what? Replace with hash. Simple. Execute this. Oh, sorry, this should be. Okay. So as you can see, wherever you are having A to Z, that means small characters, it is replacing with hash, but it is not touching numbers because those are not A to Z. Fine. So like that, here you can include everything, what all patterns you are matching. See, whatever you are learning, right? Character classes, spaces, quantifiers, that are applicable everywhere. You can use that in full match, search, all these things. Okay, these are just functions, and what are the rules you are using, you can use them. So now you can just understand how many permutations and combinations you are seeing. We are seeing the rules like in different ways, how you can use them across like lot of situations, right? So you can actually do some wonders with small, very minimal number of code. Okay. Now that is what where were we? Sub, right? And in sub n you have another thing called as sub n. Okay, it is also similar to sub, but it will also tell you how many times it has replaced. That's it. See, here I'm saying I'm replacing this pattern wherever it is found in this text, and I'm replacing with hash. But how many times you are replacing? It will also give you that. Okay, when you use sub n, it means n number of times, how many times that n it will return. Okay, so see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hashes are there. Okay, so if I give something called as good, okay, and see, and I'm having good, okay, and having good, fine. So here I'm saying bad. See, wherever you are having bad, so wherever in this text, wherever I'm finding good, go and replace with bad. Fine. So here I have good, that became bad. Here I have good, that became bad. Here I have good, that became bad. So in the complete string, we are matching and also replacing. So every time this, right? So you can try to extend. That means what? That means, let's say in a text, okay, in a .txt file, so that might be a list of admissions. Okay, you have received a list of admissions, and let's say a particular name, okay, in different instances, okay, got mistyped, right? It got mistyped, and it is not your local system to just do control F. If you're thinking you can do control F and replace, that's not your local system. That's a Python script, right? So you cannot, control F won't work. So let's say in place of Meghana, some name Megan got typed. Okay, now you need to match this and replace with this, or match this and replace with this. Fine. So you can do simply in this place. Okay, in this place you can pass the whole text. In this place you can pass the whole text. Okay, and match this, replace this. Fine. So now we'll see some examples, practical examples. But before that, are we good, right? Good, guys. See. I think you might need to go through the class once again. Okay, it's not difficult to understand, but there are like a lot of things to understand. That's it. So for each example, if you try to do some practice, right? So I don't think that it should be difficult. But let me know whether you are able to understand the examples or the rules we have discussed so far. Honestly.
Yes, sir, understood.
Okay, perfect. So now let's see some examples. Okay, now we are trying to develop a new language. Okay, now let's try to develop a new language. That means, let's say you are bored with Python, and if you want to develop a new language, and can you give me some name, guys? Some name, what you want to name new language? Python. Okay. Mickey Mouse. Fine. So my new language is Mickey Mouse. Fine. So now, if at all in over here, oh, somebody typed something. So could you send the Jupyter notes? Yeah, sure. I'll send. And also I'll also try to send the previous classes also. I'll try to upload in the YouTube and also try to send you. Okay, but this one I'm going to definitely send it after this class. But the other notebooks, I'll take some time, and I will try to format those, because while we are teaching, I'm just using we are losing the formatting, right? So I was trying to organize them and send you from some time, but I'm not getting some time. But I will try to format those, and I will send you, and also attach in the YouTube links. Okay, so now let's say we are trying to create a new language, Mickey Mouse. Over here, whenever you and here in this language, you will have identifiers. You will have identifiers. Any language. For this identifiers, let's say you want to create your own new rules. Okay, you want to create your own new rules. What are the rules? Let's say you want. Okay, let's say you want the characters that are allowed in identifier are only let's say A to G only. Okay, small a to G and capital A to K. Okay, and 0 to 9 and hash. Fine, and hash. Fine, and these are the only characters. And the next thing you can say is these are the allowed characters. Okay, first thing is these are the allowed characters. Second thing is, but the first character should and must be lowercase. Should and must be lowercase. Okay, fine. So, but it is a programming language, right? So I think we can do this one. So we can allow everything. Okay, we can allow everything. Okay, but in the first character we can put a constraint, right? In the first character, let's put a constraint that it should be only from A to G. Okay, lowercase, and it should be A to G. Fine. And the second character, okay, let's say it should be divisible. Okay, it should be divisible by 2. Okay, the second character. Okay, and the fourth one, the length of the identifier should be at least 2. Okay, so these are the rules you are defining to your new language, Mickey Mouse programming language. You are defining the rules for an identifier. Okay, in Python also you have some identifiers, right? Those guys also created. They are saying it should not start with a number, it should not have any special character, underscore is allowed, but not other than that nothing allowed. Something they have given us, right? So similarly, you can also say, hey, in this, if your Python is that, my Mickey Mouse is this. I'm allowing everything. Okay, but the first character should be only A to G. I will accept. If you are giving any other letter, no. Second character is should be divisible by 2, and at more the length should be at least 2. Okay, it cannot be 1. So with this, if you want to create an identifier, so how we can do? See, input I'm taking, and I want to match this, right? So from these functions, you should pick one. From this function, you should pick one. See, here match will not work. Why? Match will tell you only whether the given string is starting with the given pattern or not. Okay, only if it is starting, it will not match the complete thing. Full match will match. Okay, search means what? Search means it will just search wherever it is present inside that. Okay, find all, it will find all the iterations. Find these were iterations. Substitution is for substituting. Split is something. Compile is what we are saying. Okay, we'll see. But in our case, it should match the complete string, right? So we are going for the full match. Okay, I'm going for the full match. Fine. Now see. Now what I'm trying to do. First thing is what? First thing is it should have what? It should have first character A to G. Fine. When I say A to G, that means the first character should be something between A to G. Done. Second character is it should be divisible by 2. Fine. So when I do this, this is first character. I'm saying I'm giving the pattern to match. This is my pattern to match in the given string. Whatever string you give, it should obey these rules. The way how I'm defining my rules is first character should be A to Z. That means I'm saying, hey, it should be A to Z. Second character should be divisible by 2. What are divisible by 2? 0 is divisible by 2. 2 is divisible by 2. 4, 6, 8. All these numbers are divisible by 2. Okay, I'm saying that. And that's all. And length of this should be at least 2. That means 2 is also allowed, but at least 2 means more than 2 also allowed. That means what? Next character can be anything. Next character can be anything more, means what? A to Z or capital A to Z or 0 to 9. Anything is allowed, or hash is also allowed, right? Anything is allowed. Okay, and these are allowed how many times? Any number of times. That's why I'm giving star. See, if I just go back and show you, okay, go back and show you this. See, A star. What does A star mean? It is saying any number of A. That means even 0A is also fine, 1A also fine. Any number of A is allowed. Similarly, I am using here what? I am using here this. I'm giving star for only this. Okay, don't this star is only for this. This is what? Any character, anything can come. See, the meaning of this is in the first character, the identifier, whatever the identifier you're saying, okay, there are some boxes of identifier, okay, some characters. Whatever could be the length, first should be always A to G. That means it should take only A to G. Second should be only divisible by a 2 number. And after that, I don't know, it could be anything. That's why I'm giving star means what? This can, whatever I'm writing over here, this can occur 0 or 1 or any number of times. Even if it is 0 also, it's fine. Why? If it is 0, that means it is considering only these two. That means first character I got, second character I got, length became 2. It's fine. Because I have given you a second character divisible by 2. Okay. And last important point is length should be at least 2. Length should be at least 2. That's why I am definitely defining 2 characters. First character I am giving A to G. Second character I am giving some number. After that, if I have some characters, that's fine. If I don't have also, that's fine. Because length should be at least 2. I got 2 characters, fine. That's why I'm giving a star. Star meaning is 0 or 1 or 2 or something. Okay. So that means whatever I'm writing over here, like A to Z, capital A 0 to 9, anything from here can repeat one time also repeat. That's fine. If it repeats one time, what will happen? Let's say from here, I'm picking some number 6. Then I got 3 characters. That's fine. If I get hash, I'm getting 3 characters. Okay. I'm getting hash and 6 and some B. I'm getting 5 characters. That's fine. If I'm don't getting anything, if it is not taking anything, I'm getting 0. That means no character. 2 characters are there. That's fine. It is matching length. Fine. So these are the rules I am checking in the given identifier. Okay. See, when I give some example, you will understand. See, I'm running this. Okay. Oh, let me stop the kernel. Okay. So now, see. Now I'm saying A to G, right? So let me say B and some 4. Okay. Some hash. See, yes, it is matching. From the given text, whatever I've given the identifier, okay, V4 hash, right? So let me show you. See, 4 hash are given. See, this is the pattern this is identifier I'm creating. Okay, in this Mickey Mouse language, I'm creating an identifier called as B what? B4 hash. So that's the input. I need to check whether this is complying with the rules or not. These are my rules. And this is the pattern I've already written. To check whatever the input I'm receiving, first I should check whether it is matching my pattern. Then only I will consider it as an identifier. So first should be in between A and G, small characters. Yes, it is present. Fine. Second thing is the second number should be divisible of 2. Divisible of 2. Yes, divisible of 2. Third could be anything. Star means you can have some characters, you can don't have some character also, that is also fine. But I'm having some hash is allowed. Okay, so hash is allowed, so you are getting this. So all the rules are matching, that's why it is saying match has happened. Okay, so here you can simply use this. Okay, you can simply use this text so that it will be more better to understand. Accepted. Okay. And here you can say fine, B4 hash identifier accepted. Perfect. Now if I go for some Z0 G hash identifier rejected. See, I gave Z0 G hash. Fine. So that means starting is Z. Is Z belonging to A to G? No. Second character is, if it is not matching, directly cancel. Okay, even if one is also not matching, it will cancel. See, second character is matching, third and fourth anyhow it's matching, but still first is not matching. That means it is out of A and G. That's why it is rejecting. Identifier rejected. Getting? So one more, if I say, I'm saying only 2 characters I'm giving. I'm giving A, I'm giving 0. That is also fine. Only 2 characters. Length here, I'm not giving a third character. That means length is 2. Okay, that means length is only 2. So it is considered only 2 characters. Since I'm giving star, it can be even 0 also. Fine. Now, but if I give some A0 at the rate, if I give rejected, because why? A is fine, 0 is also fine, but at the rate is not accepted because I can accept only hash. Okay, if I give at the rate, I rejected. Getting guys? But if I also include at the rate, A0 at the rate, now accepted, identifier accepted, because I can include at the rate also. So like that, you can create your own rules and create create identifiers. Any number of rules you can give. You can change this capital, small, anything. Are you getting this example?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So now in the same thing, if I take a practical example, let's say you are given a mobile number, and to find out if it is a if it represents if it is having 10 digits or not. Okay, so mobile number, so find mobile number matching from the given text. You are receiving a text and there are lots of numbers. Okay, so I'll just show you. That means what are the rules of mobile number? First digit should be what series we got? 7 or 8 or 9, right? 6 also we got. So okay, 6 also we got. 6, 7, 8, 9. And second digit should be, and what should be the length? The length should be exactly 10 digits. 10 digits, right? So for that, what we can do, there are different ways you can do. First thing is you can write 10 different characters. You can say first number should be 7 to 9. Okay, first number should be 6 to 9, right? I'm accepting 6 also. Could be 6 to 9. This is first character, and second character should be 0 to 9. Okay, now this 0 to 9 you can repeat 9 times. Okay, if you repeat 9 times, that means I'm saying first character should be, I'm accepting only 6 to 9. That means 6 or 7 or 8 or 9. That's it. And second could be any digit. Like that, 9 digits could be anything, but the first digit should be only 6 to 9. Total 9 plus 1, 10 digits. Clear? Or instead of doing this lengthy thing, you can simply do it in one step. You can simply say, hey, 6 to 9. I'll put it over here. Okay. Yeah. First digit should be 6 to 9. Okay. After that, I want a number that should be repeated 0 to 9, and I want to repeat this 9 times. Okay, I want to repeat this 9 times. That's why I'm giving it in these braces. As you can remember, yeah, here if you see A of braces, what exactly m number of A. Similarly, here also I am saying 0 to 9, exactly m number of 9 number of 9 times of 0 to 9. Okay. So that means if I just keep it over here and put it over here, okay, and if I give you some, okay, number accepted, number rejected, fine. So if I give you some 9849664391, okay, number accepted because it's starting with 98 and 10 digits are exactly there. Okay, but if I give some 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0, even though if you're having 10 digits, it's not starting with 6 to 9, it is giving you error. Agree? So with a single step, see, that is the importance of regular expressions. It is very if you understand it, it's very simple, and you can play with it. From the given complete text, a lot of text, if you want to extract just numbers, only mobile numbers, you can give small pattern rules for it and it will match all the numbers. Fine. So since we are having time constraint, so I'll just show you. For example, if you can extend this to actual web also. Let's say I'm having this website. Let's say I give tatamotors.com, some website I'm taking. You can take any website, and I'm giving that website over here. So you can access this by URL lib. Okay, URL lib.request. Okay, URL lib.request. URL open. It will open this website. Okay, from here where I'm going to this contact us page. Okay, in this contact us page. Okay, from there I'm reading the text, and then I'm matching. Hello, can you hear me? I'm getting some message. The resource may not be. Is my audio clear? Confirm first.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here I'm accessing this page, and in this page I am finding all the numbers wherever it is matching. Okay, 0 to 9, what all numbers it is matching. I'm trying to extract that. Okay, and as you can see all the numbers are matching. For example, if you see this 1800, it should be somewhere over here. Yeah, so 180020979799. See, 18002098282828, right? And some other number. So this number will be somewhere over here. It will also go into each individual this also. For example, if you see it is 6611111 ending with 111111, right? So it will be fine somewhere. See over here 611111. Okay, this number got matched. Pick over here. This number should be matched somewhere else. Okay, see. So with this, with single, what did I do? I wrote a single rule, and it will go to complete this page, and it will extract all the numbers wherever you are having. So here simply you can also write a example to find out if this pattern is matched. Very simple. Some first character should be R, could be anything. Next you should definitely have dot. Next you should have 5 characters or any characters. Then definitely you will have @ and tatamotors.com should be present. You can come up with simple rules, right? So it will match where all you will have Tata Motors. Okay, all Tata Motors email IDs will be extracted, all Tata Motors, right? Isn't it simple? Did you guys understand this example?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so those are the examples I would like to show, and this can be extended to any other examples. You can also use it to find out all the Gmails in a particular file and write it to some other file. Okay, but I would say these examples will give you definitely, and you can also expand to find the vehicle registration number. Okay, everything fine. So that's all. I think before leaving, so do you guys have 1 minute time? So I'll show you one website. Okay, so just give me do you have 2 minutes of time? Exactly 2 minutes of time, Megan and Sirisha?
Yes, sir.
See, now with this we have completed most of the like almost all the Python concepts, guys. Okay, we have considered what all concepts, basic concepts, advanced concepts. Okay, decorators, iterators, generators, right, and logging basics, and today regex. Okay, we have completed. Fine, and you should definitely practice as much as possible. And for practicing, I think you guys already know the some websites like program will have a very perfect, a very good detailed explanation. You have detailed examples. You have, okay, and W3 school should be the very basic, or you have something called as W3 resources. Okay, W3 resources will have very good examples to solve. Okay, so I'll just try to quickly show you if you're not aware of this. Okay, W3 resources. So you have where it will give where you can solve lots of problems. Okay, for on each and every example. Okay, but after that you have something called as is this website, guys, Sand Foundry. Okay, so in Sand Foundry, okay, so Python stand for 1000 MCQs. Okay, over here when you search for this, you will have 1000 MCQs, and I'm saying you this is going to help you extremely. Okay, as you can see, you have 1000 Python, right? So if you are willing to go for a certification, because when I learned Python, so I went for certification, and if you're interested, it will be looking like this. Okay, so you'll have something like from Microsoft. So okay, Microsoft is authorized one for the Python. Okay, you will get it from signed by some Satya Nadella, CEO. Okay, so okay, and some, okay, you'll have the date. Okay, and it's a basic certification of Python. Okay, this will not be asked by any company, but just for building your confidence. Okay, but for this, right, so this website has helped me because I was able to solve these 1,000 MCQs. And so in this 1,000, right, so as I said, Python is simple language. Okay, I don't think you will have difficulty in understanding any concept. But the problem here is because the concepts are simple, you will not do big mistakes, you will do silly mistakes, because you will take for granted, hey, this only this, right, so I can do, it's very simple. Then you will, there is chances of doing silly mistakes. To avoid that, right, so this particular website will help you extremely, because over here, if you come down in Python, right, so you will have topic wise. Okay, so yeah, so here if you see, you will have topic wise in list. Okay, in list, you might think that you are good with list. Okay, I also used to think I was good with list, but if you start solving these examples, right, so list 1, list 2, list 3, you will see list 1, list 2, list 3, you will know like what silly mistakes you can do in each topic. This will extremely help you, and it will increase your grip on each and every part of Python. Okay, till now, okay, I know you have good knowledge, but you don't know until you solve these problems, you don't know where you're lacking. Okay, so if you solve this, you will have a all-round 360 degrees I would say exposure you will get on each data type, and it will be extremely beneficial, I will say you, if you want to go to next level in Python. Okay, so I would suggest you guys, since you are done with the Python module, so you can take some time and try to solve. You don't need to solve each and every, because it might be very time consuming, they're like 1,000 MCQs, right? But when I was going for the certification, I tried to solve this. But you can solve in each set, right, solve at least 5 questions or 2 to 3 questions. If you are finding it similar, you can go for the next question. And if you're not finding anything, if you're not able to understand, the solutions also provided, if you're not able to understand, you can let me know, we can check them together. Okay, but I would, this is my suggestion and recommendation, okay, for you to have more knowledge on Python. Fine, so this is one thing I would like to say. So with this, we are done with the Python module, guys. I hope this was fruitful, and you guys enjoyed the session, Python module. And next on Monday, we are going to find start stats. Okay, and yeah, so we'll make sure stats is as enjoyable as possible. And we are going to, as I said, we are going to study lots of new things. So get prepared, guys. So enjoy the weekend, and let's join on sharp at 6:30, because one request I have is, because we'll have a lot of topics to cover from coming to Monday. Starting from Monday, we are entering the core data science, right? So don't skip classes. If you, I'm saying on day 1, don't skip stats classes. If you miss stats class, then it will be very difficult for you to cover, right? So don't join late, because even 5 minutes will also matter. Fine, so let's join on 6:30 sharp on Monday and start rocking stats. Okay, so I hope that's all from my end. Are we good, guys? Is everybody good? Any concerns, questions? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Then sounds good. So try to revisit the classes for Python, and make some notes. Okay, and yeah, so that's all from my end. Okay, chalo. Have a nice weekend. Let's meet on Monday. Bye.